here for my great challenge. Welcome back to my channel and a bonus video. Today I am going to share with you some of the stuff that I like to share the most, which is stuff. My finds, my street finds and my thrift finds for the past 2 weeks. I know that you really liked the last video I did. There was a bonus video, and this one is a bonus too. It's just an add-on from my regular 3 posts per week. And you really liked me showing you what I got off the street. And so I did film a little bit the last time we went out. Unfortunately, the last 2 weeks I've been kind of meh. Didn't find anything worthy of. But I'm going to insert footage here and there because I did film with a weird camera. Actually, you'll see it's wide angle. It was one of those little GoPro type thing. I will not do that again, so don't worry about it. But I want to show you what I got. And all of that is going to be on Etsy soon, on my Etsy shop, Frenchie and Tubby. I'm going to try to process everything and post for Easter weekend. So if it's not posted by Sunday, then you know I got caught up with other stuff. But there's some really neat items in here today, and I'm going to start with the music box since I showed you that first, and that was actually my find at Goodwill yesterday. So let's start. For those of you who've been with me for a long time, you know I have a thing for music box, okay? I love music boxes. I love to fix them. I actually have 2 music boxes in this haul, but this one is something else. So I'm actually showing you items before I clean them, because I want you to appreciate sometimes what items look like and how I not restore them, but clean them to put them on the shop. This is a Thorrence, Switzerland 1950s music box in perfect condition. It has everything in it. Look at that. First of all, who doesn't like the music? It's got the ballerina. It works in great condition. The little winder is underneath it, the little key. The only thing I don't have is the key to the front. Lady, you're making a lot of noise. There we go. So basically this is how they work. They are on a spring, and when you open the box, it starts dancing, and she's got a mirror behind her so you can see her twirling. The velvet is in super great condition. There is a 0 stain in this. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. It still has the gold on the satin here. Some of the gold on the front is faded. The felt pad is in excellent condition. It needs to be cleaned. I'm going to clean it. I'm probably going to use, because it's leather, so I'm probably going to use a magic eraser or something. But man, this is great. I always wanted one when I was a little girl, a music box with a ballerina on it, and I never got to have one. But this one, I'm sure it's going to make somebody very happy. Comment down below if you had one of those. I know they existed in pink, and this is the white one, and I think they had one in green. Don't quote me on this, but anyway, so that's the Thorrence, Switzerland, and the ballerina, by the way, on her at the bottom right here on the little bell, it does say Switzerland on it. And you know that the Swiss make outstanding made in Switzerland. They make outstanding music boxes. This is so neat. Very well made. So if you like that kind of stuff, it's going to be in the shop soon. Okay, next item, because I want to tell you everything. Okay, some of it I'm telling you was filthy. So we went to Goodwill 2 weeks ago, and that Goodwill, I don't know what happened. 90% of the stuff was just no good. It was Dollar Tree stuff, or it was super dirty, but there was, or half broken. But there was one lot apparently that they got from the same person, because every item had some kind of dirt on it, and I'm going to show it to you on this. Most of the items, I don't know if you can you see the orange on that? Okay, most of the items had this, and I got several one of them, so they definitely need to be cleaned out. This is a color signed vase. I think it's really cool, and actually you can still buy them on Amazon if you want to check it out on your own. It's in perfect condition, so when it's in my shop it's going to be at a major discount. But this is a really cool vase. It's well made, obviously handmade. It's got the color and the signature at the bottom. If you have a modern looking decor, perfect for you, but boy do I need to clean this thing. So that's this one in particular. But that one day I couldn't find anything, and I said, you know what, let me look at the bottom, let me look in the crystal and glass, I'm sure I'm gonna find something. And then there was this bowl here that was really tucked all the way at the bottom, and from far away it looked like something. I said to myself, let me pick this up because this looks a little bit too well made for Goodwill. And guess what, I hope you can see what it says all the way at the bottom. Can you see it? Yeah. This is a Tiffany & Company crystal bowl, and I got it at Goodwill. Very obviously somebody had no idea what they were tossing, or maybe they knew and they got it from somebody they wanted to forget. Who knows? Who knows why people send stuff at Goodwill, but it's a Tiffany & Company, and it is stunning. It's so well made. It's got some scratches at the bottom, so obviously it was used, but it's such a pretty bowl. It has no chips, nothing. It's really pretty. So yeah, I found a Tiffany & Company bowl at Goodwill. How about that? Now this I found at the Willing Hearts in one town over. It's a set. It's the Puss in Boots by Shawnee, and I paid quite a little bit of money for it, but I think I can still resell it and make a profit. I have the creamer and the salt and pepper shaker. Let me give you a little bit of history on these. These are by Shawnee, USA, and it says Puss in Boot patented United States underneath it. They were made between 1942 and they stopped making them in 1955. So that tells you how old they are. These are in pristine condition. They still have the stoppers for the salt and pepper, and there is no salt and pepper in it. I gotta tell you, they were never used. They don't have a scratch. They have a little bit, tiny little bit of crazing, but that's normal for age. And they are not even, maybe on this, they don't even have any crazing. So they were obviously very, very well taken care of. So let me show you the creamer. How cute is this? This is super cute. So if you like Shawnee pottery, or if you like the Puss in Boots story, or if you are a collector of cats, I would say that you're gonna want to grab this. And here are the salt and pepper shakers. Now this one here, which is the pepper, does have a hairline right here. I don't know if you can see it, with a little bit of discoloration, so I'm gonna see how I can clean that out. But look at darling little face on those. So I'm gonna sell them as a set rather than separate them. I love the picture. So cute. This is really cute. So Shawnee, USA pottery, they're long gone. Between 42 and 55 is when they made those, and they are the Puss in Boots salt and pepper shaker and creamer. I understand that they made a whole line, and that they have the next one after that is the cookie jar, and that one is super hard to find. So maybe one day I'll be lucky and find the cookie jar. Next, same shop, that was in West Caldwell, in my little shop. I gotta make sure I don't break those, okay? And it's this thing here. And these are salt and pepper shakers. They're dice. And the holes are here in the 6 for the pepper. And right here in the 5 for the salt. And at the bottom, what does it say? I hope you can see, occupied Japan. So they are from between 55 and 65. And the topper, or the thing here, is a screw-on, and it is porcelain. All of it is porcelain. There's no plastic. How about that? It's really, really cute. Look at this. So it stands in there. There is one little break point right here at the bottom because the porcelain is very, very thin, but you really can't tell once you put those in. They're not super rare. I've seen them before, but I think that they are darling. Absolutely darling. They have gold, you know, accent on them. I'll show them. I don't want them to break. But I think this is really cute. So that was made in occupied Japan. And look at the condition of them, aside from that little hole. This is really cool. And again, the refill thing here is porcelain. So it's really fragile. I love this. Man, you know, if I had a bigger house, I would keep all of this stuff for myself. But anyway, I'll put it up on Etsy. So let's talk about street finds. Okay, because I know that you like the street finds. Again, it wasn't great, and I'm going to insert footage here. It wasn't great the last 2 weeks. We've had a lot of rain, and it's been still very, very cold. So a lot of people are not putting their stuff out yet. And or if they do, it's really nothing that I can resell. So we went to that one place, and they had this coffee urn in there. I didn't pick it up because I don't know if it works. It's one of those electric coffee reheater for catering parties or whatever. Then there was this vase that was a Norcrest, but it had a chip. But on the other side, in the other box, I did find this one, and it's this little vase right here. Well, it's not a vase, it's a little creamer, and that is by Norcrest. It's from the 60s, and it's entirely hand painted with what appears to be violet. Again, it's dirty. I gotta clean it, but it's in perfect condition. Another one of those that was barely used. And usually you can tell because the gold on the handle gets really, really patinaed or fades away. This one is fading a little bit, so it hasn't been used a lot. It's not super expensive, but it's a nice find, you know, free off the sidewalk. I think they're really, really cute. And hand painted, this is not, let me check, okay, let me check. I don't think this is a transferware. I think this is hand painted. Yes, it's hand painted. And you can tell, by the way, if you don't know. If it was a transferware and you look at it very close, you'll see little dots where the printing happens. When it's hand painted, you see some kind of relief from the brush and no little dots. So this is definitely hand printed. It's not very expensive, but it's cute to have. If you want to put it on the night table with little flowers now that spring is back. Better yet, if you have violets in your garden, that would be perfect. And then that same day, I was, you know, we were actually on our way home because there was absolutely nothing. That night, all I found was this little creamer, and we went all around town. And it takes us about an hour to do that, but, you know, we talked to each other during that time. I found this pottery, Mexican pottery pitcher. Now, I am not putting that on, unless you want to, but I doubt. Hold on. It's so heavy, and my arm's still bothering me. I gotta use my other arm. Okay. This ginormous thing here. This is a Mexican, see, it says Mexico right here, pottery. It's got the sticker underneath PRS, tells me it's a tourist pottery. It's got peppers on it, and each one of them's got a little bit of gold glitter. It's massive. It is so heavy. I mean, it's great for a patio. I know that there's a lot of people who collect anything with chili peppers. And so their entire kitchen is chili peppers. So maybe somebody wants this. The inside's got a nice brown glaze, and it really doesn't have any chip. It's in perfect condition. Oh, no, I'm lying. There's a little paint chip. Not a actual, I don't know if you can see it right here. It's not an actual clay chip. So anyway, so that was off the sidewalk. I picked it up. I don't know if I'm going to put it on Etsy or if I'm going to put it on the Facebook Marketplace. It's summer. Somebody may want it. And then somebody, again, who collects all of that chili paper stuff may want to, oh, it's so heavy, may want to grab it. We're back to Goodwill, and I found these. And these are really cool. They were part of that same set, obviously, that was from the same house that had the brown spots all over it. It needs to be clean. But this is by Stoneware Japan. And it is a creamer and sugar, super vintage. It's probably from the late 60s, early 70s, in that yellow kind of mustard color. It definitely needs to be washed. But again, I'm looking at these things and they absolutely do not look like they were used at all. This is in perfect condition. There's no scratch at the bottom where the spoon would be looking for the sugar. It's amazing. Like some stuff people have and they just don't use. I should talk. But anyway, so this is a sugar and creamer from Stoneware Japan, late 60s, early 70s. Really, really kitsch and retro. I know that's really, really fashionable right now. A lot of people look for that stuff and they usually fly off the shelf pretty fast. Thought it was pretty cool. The color is not my favorite. I'm not a big yellow, well, not that kind of yellow, but it falls into that earthy, very natural, organic theme that people have right now. So I think that this is actually going to sell pretty fast. I like it. I like that little design right here. Stoneware Japan. And in the same type of vintage yellow, this is really, really neat. This is Enchanto Company, California, USA, and it's marked 1955. This is a pottery leaf. Look at the glaze on this thing. Look at that. It's amazing. It's really pretty. If it had been a different color, I would have kept it because this would look beautiful in my bedroom upstairs. You know, like for keys or, you know, whatever. As though I need another one of those container. But this is super well made. 1955, in great condition. Not a chip, not a hairline, no crazing, nothing. Another one of those that was very well taken care of. Let me show you the glaze a little bit closer. Look at that. Very cool. I feel like I'm doing a QVC thing. I'm not just trying to sell my stuff, okay, because that's my side hustle, we know that. But I also want to show you some of the things that I find. A lot of you who watch me are thrifters and resellers, and some of you are just thrifters or lovers of vintage stuff, and you find it interesting. So this is again by Enchanto, California company. It's a leaf dish. Either for a man to put his wallet, keys, or whatever, though I wouldn't put something hard in there. Or you can serve it around Thanksgiving and for appetizer, put some olives in there, whatever. It's really, really pretty. So found that at Willing Hearts. And I was glad I did. The glaze is gorgeous. I would say it's about maybe 11 inch by 7 inch. And again, this is California number 8700 or 8100. I can't really tell. Love it. These are super cute. These are by Lasting Products Incorporated, made in the United States. I don't know if you can see that. They are porcelain geese. They're not any porcelain geese, they are shelf sitters. They were made in the 1970s. I'm going to move this so you can see what I'm talking about. So you get one like this, and they have the felt bottom, and the second one goes like this. It is cool. They're really, really cute. They're over 50 years old, or close to being 50 years old. So here's the standing one. And they are geese. They look like duck to me, but we're gonna call them geese. They're super cute. And this one is the CEDAR. So this one you put on the shelf and he looks, or she looks down. I think it's adorable. I have never heard of that Lasting Products company. So I did a little bit of research on those Lasting Products. The company was founded in 1970 and had 5 other companies. One of them was a pottery company. So I'm assuming that this is coming from their pottery. The pottery's been dissolved a long time ago, but the Lasting Products Inc. company still exists, and it's in Texas. So anyway, these geese, if you collect geese, you gotta get those. Super cute. And since we're on the subject of birds, this was great. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? This is a music box, and it is by Bernard Henderson Company. Hold on. And it is made in Taiwan. And the actual music mechanism is by Toyo, Japan. So let me wind it a little bit. It still works perfect, and to activate it you push that. I have no idea what it plays. I don't know what it plays, but it's beautiful. It looks like a dove, and it's obviously a winter dove. You see it's got the ivy, no, not the ivy, the holly on it. It's in pristine condition. It doesn't even have a speck of dust on it, and I doubt that Goodwill cleaned it. So obviously it was in a curio cabinet for a long time. If you collect doves, I had one before on the shop that somebody purchased, and I think that is a lot of people who collect those, and she is just super cute. Look at her. Isn't it beautiful? It's super well made, very nice porcelain. And then the bottom you can see Bernard Henderson, and then you can see right here on the key where it says Toyo, so Toyo Japan. How old is this? I would say maybe early 80s. Definitely vintage. They don't even make stuff like that anymore. Come on. So that's the music box. I think she's super pretty. Another one of those I would keep, but I'm gonna put it on the shop. This one is a collector's item. I don't think you know what this is. This is super old. Let me show you. This is super old. And when I say old, I'm talking 1939. This was, it's not even, they didn't even patent it. It was patent pending. This is a souvenir salt and pepper shaker from the 1939 New York World Exhibit. And it happened in Queens, so it has the colors of Queens. Of course, you know, these are the colors of the Mets. So anybody who's a Mets fan is gonna want this. And it's super ingenious. First of all, it's made of plastic, but they don't come off. And those have a name. I'll put them right here. I think one is the geode and the other one is something else. But they were the major attraction for the 1939 World Exhibit. And it says right here, New York World Exhibit. So how do they work? Well, this is where it's clever. In order for the salt to work, the holes are right here. You would use it this way, and you're wondering, well, what about the pepper? The pepper, the holes are on this way, so the pepper you would have to go this way. So when you pour one, the other doesn't come out of the holes. On the bottom, it has those little tabs right here to close them, and then of course it's got tiny little corks that I am not going to try to remove. This one has lost it and it's not in there. And then it says 1-piece salt and pepper shaker, patent pending, Emeloid Company in Arlington, New Jersey. This is a collector's item for anybody who collects Met stuff, New York stuff, World Fair stuff. They do exist. I checked. And it's very retro. Let me find a piece of white paper so you can see it better. Here you go. How cool is this? The salt and peppers. So if you look closely here, you don't see the holes on the salt, right? But you probably, here, you see them for the pepper? All right, so let me turn that around. And then on the other side, you're probably gonna see the holes. Let me try to get, where are they? They're right here. It's a bunch of holes for the salt, but there is none on that pyramid thing. This is really cool. Actually, Scott and I were thinking about keeping it and putting it upstairs on our shelf for that retro 30s look, but I'm gonna sell it. It needs to be cleaned. I have to get a toothbrush and really get into that because it was on the shelf for a very long time, and it's got like all sorts of dust and kitchen or whatever, but I think this is really cool. So now I checked, they had them in white and they also had them in gold. And I believe the most expensive one was made of metal. But think about it, 1939, and it's plastic. M.A. Lloyd, Arlington, New Jersey. I'll have to check that out. So when I post it on Etsy, I'll put a little bit of history on it. Really cool. I know I talk too much, but some of you enjoy it. Okay, look at this thing. This is a planter. Wait, that's my bill. I gotta put that aside. So this is a planter, and it's a planter shaped as a, okay, so here we go again. Is this a toad or is this a frog? I say it's a toad. It looks a little bit too pudgy. Now, I checked online, and the only one I found that was any kind of similar was one sold at Target, and the one at Target is totally different. The eyes are separated and bulging out. This one is like one piece. If you collect frogs, oh no, I have one more frog thing. If you collect frog, this is for you. This is really cool. Now, I gotta be honest, I would not put that outside. It is ceramic, but I would be very concerned with the weather and this whole thing getting damaged. And it's signed LKM. Can you see it? Right here at the bottom. So it was handmade, obviously not Target. I don't know how old it is. I don't think it's that old. It's a mold. You can see the mark right here. So it might be from 90s, maybe late 80s, early 90s. Should I kiss you? No, you're a toad. No print's gonna come out of you. Perfect condition. I just gotta clean it. So you know how a lot of people collect all sorts of things, right? I collect the Madonnas. I collect by Hager. I collect uranium glass. I have a lot of china and stuff. But some people are really into a specific animal, like frogs and turtles and elephants and stuff. And I found this pottery mug. If I was into frogs, I swear I would keep it for myself because this is the cutest little thing, okay? So this is a pottery mug. It's all handmade. I gotta get up for that to show you. Okay, so it's a big pot-belly frog, right? You see the feet right here? It's holding its belly, all right? It's got the eyes right here. So when you're drinking, it's looking straight at you, but look what's inside. It's got a ladybug inside of it. How cool is this? How cool is this? It is not signed. I looked everywhere. I do not see a signature. I do not see a stamp, nor have I seen it anywhere on the internet. I cannot find anything about this pottery frog mug. I think it's super cool. So let me tell you, this is not a mug that's going to tip over because it's really stable. But when you're done with your coffee, a ladybug at the bottom. And the ladybug has got 3 dots on each side, so it's a number 6, which I believe is a lucky ladybug. So yeah, that's gonna go on the shop. The little frog. It's looking straight at you with its little ladybug at the bottom. It's so cute. It's in great condition. It doesn't have a chip, nothing. Glaze is pretty. Oh, wait, wait. There is a signature. M. Oh, you guys can see. Right here it says M something. Oh, I don't know. Obviously it was handmade, but it's super cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, so that's gonna go on the shop. All right, the pièce de résistance is my last one. Okay, my last one. This is by Imperial Glass. Okay, wait until you see this. Again, I gotta wash it. All right, so this is a super vintage retro coffee carafe. Okay, it's got some stain on the inside that I have to wash. It is by Imperial Glass. It's got the stamp right here. I don't know if you can see it. Imperial Glass USA. Super retro. I do not have the top for it, but I tell you what I got that nobody else has. I have the electric warmer for it, and that I found at the other shop. So you put it on this in the middle of your table and you plug it in, and it keeps your coffee warm. And then that warmer you can use for other things too. So the coffee warmer is brass, and it says Atlantic Precision Works Incorporated, AC/DC 38 watts, do not immerse in water. Okay, and here's the plug. I think this is obviously from late 50s, early 60s. You cannot find those electric heating plates. I looked all over. I was able to find this. I'm gonna put it here so you can see it against the white. Okay, I was able to find the carafe, but none of them had the warmer. And I gotta tell you, people are gonna want that warmer, and I'm almost thinking about selling it separately. So the warmer itself comes with two handles, so you can be the hostess with the mostest, you know, and bring coffee to the table. Again, I do not have the top, and I wish I did. So the top, I don't know if it was gold or if it was a black top, but who cares? This is so cool. And the gold is in perfect condition. This thing really wasn't used too much. It's almost like that atomic design, isn't it? It's really cool. I wish I had the top. But anyway, Imperial Glass, made in the USA. This is probably between 58 and 64. That's how old this is. Love me some vintage. Okay, so that's all I got for the past 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, one last thing. Insert right here. Okay, so Scott and I were doing the runs, and there was the same run where I found the Norcrest little creamer and the big pottery thing. And look at this. These people threw out this entire patio set. And let me tell you, it was in perfect, absolute perfect condition. There was nothing wrong with that patio set. So of course, what do you think I did? I tried to take it because it came with the cushions and everything. And I really wanted the sofa so I could let go of my two chairs that are on my front deck or my front porch and put the sofa instead, because it's brown. It would blend beautifully with the house. And guess what? Neither the sofa nor the chairs fit in the back of the Subaru. They were way too big. And I checked them out. The whole set itself is about $1,300 or something at Home Depot. I could have sold the whole thing for $200 or $300 if I had had a pickup truck. So buy stuff from me and help me buy a pickup truck, because I need one. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. This is a joke. I wish I had a pickup truck. I could buy one. I just, you know, I just can't justify the expense right now. Anyway, so this was my haul. Tell me down below which one is your favorite. And I'm going to tell you which one is my favorite. My favorite is, let me see. I got to think. It's a toss between the Puss in Boots creamer from Shawnee and this. this is cool. I really like that. And I love that it says Occupy Japan underneath, because that gives me an idea of the time frame. 55, 65. Okay. Oh yeah, and then this guy here. I love them all. Okay, I love them all. Let's not lie. I love stuff. Listen, a lot of people don't like stuff. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's actually on Facebook and Instagram, there's a group called Moody Maximalism. And you got to see the stuff, okay? There's a lot of people who spend their life thrifting and decorate their entire house with thrift finds, just like those. And they are everywhere, and they are happy as a pig in mud. And I have to tell you, I have found my people. I love stuff. I'm not gonna lie, you know that. I don't see anything wrong with having objects around you. They tell a story. Like, for instance, those little ducks or geese, whatever they are, we still haven't solved that puzzle. How long have they been on somebody's shelf, some lady's curio cabinet, and she just loved them, and then she passed away and the kids didn't want it, so now they go into somebody else's. It's not just so much that I'm trying to save things from the landfill and make a buck off of it. It's also respect for objects. They all have history, they have character, they have a story to tell for some of them. These Puss in Boots were in everybody's kitchen back in the 50s. Some of you probably do remember your grandma having one of them, and you're probably wondering whatever happened to it. It's history. It's our history and our heritage, and we just throw things out. I'd rather decorate my house with things like this than, no disrespect for Target shoppers, okay, than stuff from Target that everybody has the same house technically. That's not me. I like cool vintage stuff. So that was my haul. All right. There's a lot of people like me who are thrifting and reselling. I think I'm not going to say I follow every single one of them on Instagram. That would be a lie. But there's a lot of people doing this. The thrill of the find, and they grab onto stuff and they just super happy, and they put it on the shelf like I do, and it just makes them happy. So find you happy, okay? Maybe it's not in stuff, maybe it's something else, but people have all sorts of different interests. Anyway, so give me a thumbs up if you liked my haul. Again, I'm gonna try my very best to post all of this, or at least a portion of it, on my Etsy shop during the Easter holiday, which is next Sunday. And it's also Edward's birthday, the 16th. And that would be it. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. And then my great challenge gift for channel merch. And of course, Frenchie and Tubby, where all this stuff will be posted eventually within the next 2 weeks, if you want to purchase it. So me and Mr. Toad here are going to say goodbye. I think you're really cool. I think you're really, really cool. And you would look beautiful in one of those white and neutral homes with... What kind of plant can we put in this guy? Should we put a spider plant in there? Not succulent, it's too big for succulent, but definitely some kind of spider plant, something that goes up. Or calla lily would look good in there. Anyway. I rambled enough. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really, really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.